Good evening, my name is Chiung John and we are from Group24. The topic of project is Smart Infrastructure Flood Monitoring System. So let's move on with our introduction. The integration of ICT into physical infrastructure systems is the main concept for our project, where it brings a lot of advantages such as increased efficiency, safety, sustainability, and the ability to provide real-time information and being cost-effective in the long run. However, there are quite some disadvantages for implementing ICT into infrastructure systems, which is the high initial implementation cost and prone to cyber attacks if not configured properly. So the problem statement to our project is that Malaysia is very prone to seasonal floods and flash floods, which causes deaths and property damage all around. This may be improved by adding flood monitoring system into the infrastructure itself. The objectives of our project is to create a cloud-based system that receives sensor data and stores the data itself before being processed by services that have been configured in the AWS system itself. After the data has been processed, the notification will be sent to the user when the telemetry threshold has been reached or a certain rate of increments has been recorded, such as water flow. This will be our architecture diagram. There are three modules for our system. The first one is the sensor module, the major one. Then towards the flood recognition module and the distribution module itself. So we'll move on to the demo part. The sensor module will be done by Cohesion. The flood recognition module will be done by me, Chung John, and my teammate, Tong Ka Chun. And finally, the distribution module will be done by Po Eng Joo. Now, I'd like to demonstrate my flood recognition module. So as we have seen here in the architecture diagram itself, there are a few services that will be used in this module, which are S3, which then will trigger the function in Lambda, which the function in the Lambda itself will trigger AWS recognition to proceed with the image recognition and labelization, where the result will be sent to the end user using SNS and will be passed into the another S3 bucket. So let's head on to our demonstration. Here we have our S3 bucket, and we can proceed by simulating some of the footages that will be collected by the camera. Pass it on to here and then upload all the images. While waiting for the upload, I would like to show you the SNS services, where this will be the topic of our SNS. And here a subscription has been created using my personal email. Hence, after the function in the Lambda has been completed, alright, all the pictures have been uploaded to the S3 bucket, which should have triggered the Lambda function as mentioned here. And then if we head on to the email, we should be able to see, yes, some email sent by AWS itself, which here will be our topic that we have been subscribed to. And here are the responses from the AWS recognition. So in here we have, for the first picture, labels such as waters, and the confidence is 96%, natures and outdoors with their confidence, and more towards the end where we have a bridge, yes, confidence of 97%. So this demonstrates the functionality of the flood recognition module. And now we'll move on to the conclusion. The key takeaway of our project is that we have proven that AWS can be utilized to implement smart infrastructures, where the implementation can be by optimizing solutions using AWS, which allows a cost-effective solution and a far greater functionality, which has also supported the usability of using a cloud-based system to implement smart infrastructure in our system itself. Thank you very much.